Hi. I know it looks like I'm really sad and whatnot, but it's because of this book. It's written by a teacher of mine that I had back in middle school, and I had just finished reading it, and it's such a reflection on my life, and I don't know how to really put it into words. It's the closest thing I've had to therapy my entire life. It's like the words were just like breathed onto paper. I don't... Well, a lot of the stuff that happens in the book, I've never personally gone through or have experienced, but everything the character feels in those moments, everything, all of the doubt and fears are very much real. They're all things that I've personally felt in my own experiences. And sorry, I'm crying so much. It took me forever to even press the play button to record. I know that most of this is like the main character trying to find someone to love him as much as he'll love them. But in my own experience, I am nowhere near on the same level he was. I grew up in a really dark place, and instead of going out and trying to find people and whatnot, I was very, very isolated. And anytime people tried to talk to me, I would just push them away, because there were a few times I did try to open up to people, and they either took advantage of me venting to them, or they never actually wanted to hear what I had to say to begin with. Which is really heartbreaking to someone who was denied the chance to speak to someone when they had 12 different family counselors. I mean, a lot of people, whenever I tell them all the things that I've gone through, they'll tell me, "Oh, you sound like you need therapy. Are you okay? How are you feeling?" And I'm just like, apparently I'm really good at handling all the things that I've gone through, because a lot of people have been telling me that I'm way more mature than most people my age, and I've been getting told that since I was 5. And I guess it's just the way I carry myself. I mean, the way I was taught was just laugh through my pain. It's hard for me to talk about it, but I mean, for a really long time, I've been wanting to write my own diary, tell and like share my story with people, but I never had the words to put it out there without sounding like I was rambling. But here recently, I've been writing a lot, and I would feel much better if it actually got published like this. This felt way too real to not be a reflection of a true story. there were so many times I reached a certain chapter and I just had to close the book, stop the audiobook, and just sit there and cry before reading the next chapter. Or there were times where I had to cool off because there was some moments that felt like rage bait. Mainly because of certain behaviors and whatnot, not necessarily from the main character. But I am very proud to know that this was a story written by one of my teachers. I am very sad to know, however, that the year after I had him, or the year of me having him as a teacher, was the year the whole quarantine stuff started, so I didn't even get to finish the year with him. And then I moved schools sometime after that school year was over, and we finished virtual. And I transferred to Star Spencer High School, which is where he started writing this book. And I'm so sad about it because he transferred over there after I left. I mean, the English teacher that I had there was amazing, Miss Yeager. She was awesome. She did something for me that I was very surprised any teacher would do for their student. And she actually bought me, since she was so intrigued by my writing and whatnot, she actually bought me a year's membership on this map making site. And that is definitely a moment I will remember forever. I know a lot of people don't have good experiences with their teachers growing up and whatnot, or they just hated school so much that they just drop out, treat their teachers like trash or whatever. But for me, I had an easier time connecting with my teachers than I did with any student. That's probably one of the big reasons why a lot of people said I was more mature, is because I talk to adults all day long. Well, try it anyway. I had a really bad stutter, and sometimes I still do, but yeah, I'm very glad I bought this book, and now I'm probably going to get even more emotional because now I have another book from another teacher of mine to read right after. And I will tell you about that one too when I'm done reading it.